Welcome back again today, friends. Did you see that? Did you catch that? What are we doing? Well, first off, it is another episode of Doing All the Things with Me, and look at all these wonderful things I am doing. I just got sick and tired of my kitchen towels. You ever look at your kitchen towels and you're just done? That is the state of my life on the day that I was filming this. I was done. See ya with my kitchen towels. It has been a while, I think, since we moved in. Early in 2020, Mama needed some new kitchen towels, so I went and did it. I got all Pioneer Woman towels. Look at that. The bird, the cow, so many pretty flowers, so many beautiful designs. Made my heart all kinds of happy. I'm glad we did it. And so I am just folding them, taking out all the little sales tags things that they have, putting them in stacks. Also got myself another Pioneer Woman cup there. Glory of Glories, all beautiful. Here is a new mixing bowl set, or it's like a storage bowl set. I have a 3-bowl set of hers that I got probably 3 years ago. I still have the lids. I still have the bowls. Who am I? So I wanted to add another set as well. 'Tis the season. Aren't those pretty? I just love them. Again, happy heart. So now things are about to get serious. Buckle up, get ready. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Go to HelloFresh.com and use my code LFTable90 to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's HelloFresh.com and my code LFTable90 for $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. Click the first link in the description below. So you've seen what's going on here. Mama got new dishes. Now I had got a set at Costco. You all tell me, was it last year or the year before? I got a new brown and taupe stoneware set at Costco. I'm just ready for some fresh dishes. I know it's not a flowery time of year, but I need flowers and these dishes give me that. This is the beautiful rose pattern. I got 4 serving plates, 4 dessert or salad plates. Of course, I could never. My salads usually need a mixing bowl. And then some cereal bowls to go with it. And then I got this beautiful blue set. So what I needed to do, as you know, I don't just serve 4 people. Dinners here are 9 to 10 to 12, 13, 14 folks at a time. And so I wanted to at least have a place setting for 16. Now, you'll see here with this blue set, a funny thing must have happened that day at the factory. So they gave me 5 of the small plates and only 3 of the dinner plates. So there's that. So I guess I only got 15 big plates. The plates are still beautiful, so that makes up for it. And what I'm going to do is they have the big plates. You can buy them at Walmart in singles. So I'm going to pick up a few more, maybe so I have 17 or 18. And we have dishes in the dishwasher and such, so I always need more plates than the amount that I may be serving, once things get into rotation there. And so then I ended up buying a total. I wanted to mix and match. That's the 3rd pattern that I got. And then for the 4th one, I had a choice. I could have got another set of the one I'm opening now, or I could have got another set of the rose pattern, and I went with the rose. This pattern I'm opening now is beautiful, but those roses, I tell you, they're just all kinds of extra special. And so I'm setting them all out to show you. It was so exciting, even, as a mom with 7 boys, right? One's in utero, but still 7 boys. Even several of my boys said, "Wow, Mommy, these plates are so pretty." So the boys approve around here. And now I'm just going to get the bowls out. But it will be fun. It is nice. See, isn't that pretty? It is nice that you can buy the single bowls and plates. And there were even some patterns I didn't have. And of course I saw today where she's coming out with the Christmas set. I'm like, oh, all the things. And then here's the second of the rose pattern that I bought. So I will, as I say, trying to have 16. Accidentally I'll have 15. But I'm going to pick up a few extra plates. And there they are. in all their glory. So beautiful. Super happy mama heart, let me tell you. Oh, and there's the judgmental chicken sisters, always watching us. Okay, so I'm cleaning out this cabinet. I'm pulling out all of my brown set from Costco. I'm giving that to the thrift store. That'll just bless another mama. Those plates just ended up being very heavy, which several of you told me, of course, after I bought them, right? So you gotta come with me and tell me these things while I shop. They were just heavy to deal with. I chipped several. So I wanted to move on to something different. So what I do is I get a little basket there to organize our water bottle lids. And I just start boxing up the brown dishes. And then I have an expert packer end up packing the whole set in 2 boxes for me. And no, aren't you proud? I did not try to carry that box through my kitchen. Just cleaning up my countertop a little there. And then I'm going to work on cleaning out those, wiping down those cabinet shelves more. And now it is plate time. And so what I did is I mixed the plates, the patterns together. Just makes my heart happy thinking about everyone having mix and match flowered plates. Makes it easy. And then I stack all the bowls, which these have microwaved well, and they've held up well in the dishwasher. Because by this point, we've been using them for several days. And then all the little plates, I just kind of stagger them so they're all mix and match as well. And there we go. Everything's all lined up and cooperating. Yay. Now I'm going to go through, I'm going to get all of my old towels with the rips and the holes, and you know, we well loved and used. I'm going to get those in their own basket. I'm cleaning this out, and I'm going to get all my new towels in there fresh. And I know they don't stay new towels forever. I had someone say to me, oh, maybe we should use the old towels for things in the kitchen. And I said, no, that's, you know, we have the joy of the new towels, and one day they'll be old, and that'll be okay. There's some different organizing baskets I got at Walmart for different projects, but I move my older towels to another basket. We will still use those for like bathroom cleaning and who knows? Whatever outside of the kitchen we need an old towel for, that's what the old towels will be used for. And then I'm just cleaning out my sink there a little bit. Okay, now it is time to cook up some yummy things. We always call HelloFresh our fancy food. And on this evening, I was doing, of course, several servings of each, but I was doing 2 different HelloFresh meals, because we had 3 additional people who were going to have a big evening dinner and watch some movies that evening at our house. And so I always like to cook up extra so we could get a thing called leftovers. So first thing I'm doing is I like to organize all of my HelloFresh products out on the counter so I can see exactly what I'm working with. And there we go. Oh yeah, the cheesy smothered mushroom chicken. And then that absolutely fantastic pork sausage. Gonna chop up my potatoes. HelloFresh offers so many recipes to choose from each week to help you break out of the recipe rut. HelloFresh cuts out stressful meal planning and prepping so you can enjoy cooking and get dinner on the table in just about 30 minutes or even 20 minutes with their quick and easy options. Add extra dinners or lunches to your weekly order, throw in extra portions, or add in yummy meal condiments like HelloFresh's best-selling garlic bread. Go to HelloFresh.com and use my code LFTable90 to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's HelloFresh.com and use my code LFTable90 to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. Click the first link in the description below. So right now, these the noodles, the sausage, there was cream cheese involved, there was sour cream involved. It was all kinds of good fresh tomatoes. At this point, I'm just mixing it, covering it in cheese. This was very popular. All of the kids loved it. Even Benjamin, he kept coming up to me for noodles. It was so cute. So it was a big hit. You know, if it's a hit with a 3-year-old, it'll be a hit with everybody. We got mashed potatoes. Oh yeah, that smothered chicken and carrots. It was so good. And yep, no problem shoving it in my face. And he had no problem shoving it in his face either. It's really super yummy. And look at that sunset. I tell you, gorgeous sunsets out here in the country. Now I'm gonna help that utility sink out. It's pretty cruddy. That's where we wash our hands after animals and do the cat waterer and soak different things. And you know, it's a utility sink, it's a work sink. So I just sprayed it down with vinegar, used some soap and bubbles. We're gonna definitely have one of those oddly satisfying moments here in a minute when I show you the bottom of the sink. Just scrubbing it to town with a metal scrub brush. Oh yeah, look at that. Just so much. But vinegar and a scrub brush go pretty far. And then I take a plastic cup here in a minute, and that's what I use to rinse it out. I don't have a spray nozzle on that faucet, but it still works, and we get it as clean as it can possibly be. I do like having a utility sink. They are very helpful with kids and animals and life. And now I'm going to refill my soap bottles. Now sometimes when I refill soap, I will use a funnel, and then sometimes I just wing it and take my chances, and it all mostly works out in the end. Okay, that's as good as it gets for the utility sink. Now I'm refilling my kitchen soap. Spill a little, I won't tell if you don't. Okay, something new. So, if you remember back a few months ago, was it 3 months now? I don't know, 2020, it's all running together. We got 2 new couch sets. We got this navy couch. I have been very pleased with this navy couch. It has held up well. And then we got like a taupe couch set with love seat, big couch, an ottoman, and a chair. We'll get to that in a minute. With these couches, we got a warranty, and I'm thinking, okay, let's see how long a large family with lots of folks in and out can handle it with these couches. So the warranty, I think it was about $300, and it states that any stains I cannot get out with just cool water, they will send out a professional cleaning service. And if the cleaning service cannot get the stains out, they will totally replace the couches at no charge to me. And then if I don't use it in 5 years, then that particular store will give me a $300 credit towards my next couch. So I was like, this seems like a good deal for me. I don't always get the warranty with things, but I'm glad I got it. So anyway, looking at my couches and just analyzing, kids, life, lots going on. Even when kids wash their hands, I mean, they could be dusty from outside. It does happen. So on this darker couch, I guess I'm just surprised. This darker couch is holding up really well. I'm able to dust off just about anything. There were a few stains on this. So what I got here is I have a floor steamer that we've used for probably 4 years now. Works wonderful. I'm pretty sure that came with an upholstery attachment. And I think actually we found it the other week, but I just thought, you know what? I want something just to do couch upholstery and also vehicle upholstery because, I need all the help we can get. So this is my first time using the steamer. I had Zion get it hooked up for me, and he did some testing on one of the couches, and then he taught me, and I just went to town. So what it has is on the head of the brush, it sprays out water. You're supposed to, especially for tough stains, let that soak a few minutes. So I have gone over this couch already and sprayed it down. And now I am going back, and it's got a vacuum portion that I'm using. See, I'm spraying down the water, and then I'm vacuuming. And you can go over, I'm basically reading you the book here, but you can go over like troublesome stains extra times. you should be able to get a lot out. And so I am just pulling like black and brown water back out of this couch. Now Travis sits here after he's been outside working, again, kids, myself, but it's coming out. Okay, and see, even the pillows, like that's my Hobby Lobby pillow I got about 6 weeks ago. It already had a few little messes on it, and it comes out. There's a little Miss Amelia running on through real quick. So I was really happy about being able to just freshen up my pillows. So I'm thinking, I've had these couches about 3 months. I'm also thinking this might be an every 6 to 8 week project, just because it is a busy household, to just go through and clean the upholstery. It might need it more, or there might be times I can get away with doing it, I don't know, maybe every 8 to 12 weeks. We shall see. But I was really, really happy after cleaning all the couches, especially how they looked the following day. If I was unsure about anything, because it does leave them wet. Things were damp. And I thought, well, good thing we have other places to sit for the evening. But I was just really happy with how everything dried the next day. There were a few stains you're going to see on the other couches I was concerned about. I thought, okay, I might have to make my phone call over these. But no, they all, it did its job, yay. And yeah, I just looked like a pregnant woman there, steaming my couches. But there we go, as fresh as it's gonna get. Just cleaned up nicely. Yay. Now, to refill it, it came with this spot and stain remover, so it's 2 little capfuls and the rest warm water, and I just fill it in the sink. There we go. And put the little caps back on, put it back on my machine. Okay, so here in the living room, now we have a rule, for kids in particular, no eating or drinking in the living room. That's what we have our big table for. Still, these stains happen, and it just seems like everything shows up on these taupe couches. You all probably all knew this when I got them. I didn't think of that. I thought they would hold up well. And structurally, they seem to be holding up well. But there's just a lot of little spots and stuff. And I was thinking, okay, what am I going to do? So yeah, that spot in particular on the ottoman there was like, I've got to figure this out. And I did not want to scrub with a washcloth. So I'm going through. I am spraying everything, spraying every spot and stain with the upholstery machine here. It doesn't actually make steam. So I know I said steamer, but you use warm water and again, spray it. And so I just go all over this couch because there's stains and spots I saw that didn't even pick up on the camera, but like I saw them. I know they're there. So I just thought, I'm spraying this whole thing down. But I really want to get that spot on the front of the ottoman. And then there is a scrub brush at one end, so you can spray and scrub. And then while you're scrubbing, you can have the vacuum sucking up as well. And it just all works together. I was trying to let that big spot on the ottoman just soak as long as possible. Now I'm going to go after it. Now it's made me mad. It's like Jamerrill versus this ottoman stain. It may be hard to tell in this footage. It's obviously evening when I'm filming, and we got the TV going in the room as well. But in the morning when I came out, because this was wet when I was done, and it was still questionable, several things I could tell got out, but even that stain, I was like, are you really going to dry well? The next morning, I saw no stains. It is like 100% healed. So, again, can't say enough good things about this tool that I've used on this one evening. We'll see how it holds up. And I just go after that stain multiple times. And yes, I'm holding my back like a pregnant woman because, yep, there I am. And then I just go after everything on that couch and spray it multiple times. And then I get the back of the couch. It did say on this little steamer that if you, let's see, how did they word it? Something about you don't know the color necessarily that they stuff the couches with. So if it's like a red stuffing, that can come through. So I don't know how you find that out exactly. Maybe you have zipper access on your couches. I didn't. I was just hoping, please no red stuffing be used in the stuffing of this couch. I'm guessing that could stain even further. That would not be fun. That would defeat the purpose, but I did read the warning on that. And then I just go over the pillows, and all the pillows looked pretty grubby as well. So I was glad to get them cleaned. Okay, so I'm almost done with those pillows, and then we're going to go after that chair. And I tell you that chair is in the same shape that the couch was. So I just move it over. That is a nice little lightweight upholstery cleaner. So we appreciate that upholstery cleaner. Okay, so now I'm going to go over this chair and just spray the whole thing down. I still can't leave that bigger couch alone. That bigger couch, you might need it every 4 weeks, right? But yeah, I'm spraying down the chair because it's got several areas that need to soak. And usually Travis and then 1 or 2 of the kids sit in this chair with him, or a cat. And then there's some stains there again that I spray and go over an extra time. And then I'm going over those pillows and talking to somebody. And you can really tell it was time for Mama to go get her hair done. And they got that done just a few days later. Glory. Okay, so I bought these battery-powered candles also this summer because we're not using this particular fireplace, but I still like, you know, the twinkling look, and they've been holding up fantastic. They have a little remote control, and I turn them on in the evening usually. And we had one candle I finally had to replace the batteries on, but I appreciate you candles. And then I go through a couple times a week. I will light candles on the mantle, because I love the smell and the look. And then we have this last little couch. So this couch, this is what Zion was steam cleaning whenever I just had him like figure out the operation of this for me, sweetie, and give your mama the cliff notes because I was doing something else. So he did most of it. but there were a few stains there that I wanted to go after myself, and those ended up coming out really nice as well. Thank you again to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Go to HelloFresh.com and use my code LFTable90 to get $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. That's HelloFresh.com and my code LFTable90 for $90 off, including free shipping on your first box. Click the first link in the description below. But there we are, all fresh. Thank you, friends. Talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.